Welcome to Faith and Fitness. Talking about words again. We're giving you more research and more evidence that your words determine where you are in life. Wherever you are, whether it's where you wanted to be or not, it's your responsibility to change things, and the tool is your mouth. If you want your days to be filled with good things, goodness, use your tongue correctly. The fact is, your life goes wherever your word goes. You journey in the direction of your words. Therefore, let your communication be wholesome. Don't fear uncertainties or don't allow any disbelief. Always affirm what you want to happen. Always practice to talk right. Speak positive, and you watch your life consistently as it goes upwards. A few researches have been done to show the importance of your words on your environment and your society. A research has been done by IKEA in Sweden that shows the implication of your words on plants. IKEA Sweden asked kids to bully a plant as an experiment to prove that your nature hears your words. Two nearly identical plants were placed in the school and given the same amount of water, fertilizer, and given sunlight for 30 days. The kids' voices were recorded, and some of them said loving, kind words to one plant, and to the others they said hurtful, demeaning, and bullying words. Now, despite the fact both plants had the same care and attention in terms of water, sunlight, and everything else, the only difference was that the plant with words of love and encouragement, given the right words and positive energy, it remained healthy and thriving. Meanwhile, the bullied plant appeared to wilt away from the mean words that were said to it. This is a research you can go find out on your own and confirm. This was a research done by IKEA Sweden. Now, another research and experiment that was carried out was done by Discovery Channel on a show called Mythbusters that many of you might know. On this episode, it was an episode of Phenomena, and 60 pea plants were divided into two groups, and they all had different music tracks played to these groups. One had loving and praise and very good positive words spoken to it, and the other had cruel and insulting words spoken to it. Now, in this research, it was found to believe by facts that the pea plants that had positive thoughts and positive words being given to them grew very excellently, and they grew tremendously. Meanwhile, the other pea plants that had insults and negative words spoken to them, they grew poorly. This is an evidence you can also confirm, just to let you know the power of words that are spoken. Now, another research I would like to share with you is in the early 1990s, where a man called Dr. Masaru Emoto, he performed a few experiments on water, and he observed the physical effect of words, music, and prayer, and he applied it on crystalline structure of water. Now, Mr. Emoto hired professional photographers to take pictures of the water after it was exposed to different variables and subsequently frozen so that it would form into crystals. The results were as follows. Before prayer and words, the water stayed all the same. After prayer and kind words, the water that was spoken positive words like thank you and bless you got more symmetrical. Meanwhile, the water that got negative words like you make me sick, like you're stupid, like I'm a failure, it had darker crystals. This is a research that has been done, and you can find out yourself. Anyway, this proves that words and thoughts that come out of your mouth can have an effect on water crystals, hence proving that they can always have an effect on people's lives and events that happen all the time. And oh, by the way, have you noticed that the human body has 70% of water? Yes, your human body has 70% of water. The same way the earth has 70% water on its surface. It's not a coincidence. God was trying to tell you something. Now, the same experiment was carried to prove that your positive and negative words, even in foreign language or in music, they all have an effect. They all create differences, and this was proof that was shown in the crystals and shown with the plants and showed with the peas. Meanwhile, negative words in the water experiment destroyed the clusters and no crystals were seen, just from words, just from the vibrations that were released. Even God had to use words in creating the world. Why didn't he just think of it and it appeared? He knew that every principle had to be activated by your lips, by your words, by your tongue. And remember, we're made in his image, meaning spiritually we have the same ability he has in our environment. All your words, as I said earlier, have sound codes that if applied with the right spiritual principle, it activates and releases power. That is why in many circumstances, in many spiritualities, wherever you see power being displayed, there's always words, enchantments. It activates it spiritually. For instance, a born again who has unlimited power and knows how to put effect these powers has the ability to heal anyone of any disease or solve any situation from his lips or from his touch. Think about that. People like Chris Oyakhilome or people like TB Joshua, many people that would discover that from your lips you activate a lot of things in your environment. Even in the scripture it is said that the only perfect man that can be found on earth is the man that speaks right at all times. So remember to always saturate your environment with pleasing words, no matter what you go through, because the more you saturate your environment, it's like feeding the clouds through a process whereby when it gets filled up, it releases manifestation and makes it physically manifested for you to see and enjoy from your lips to chart the course of your life. Thank you for watching this edition of Faith and Fitness, and we have more topics to discuss. Do click the subscribe button and do follow me on Instagram and get more tips and principles that you can use to aid your life, no matter what platform, religion or mindset you might be. All right, thank you so much and have a lovely day.